Quick episode of the JAMBOREE. Gary Russell was at a fight. I'm assuming where Leo Santa Cruz dad, where he was training another fighter, and Leo Santa Cruz just so happened not to be there. His father was there. And Gary Russell made a quick video calling Gary Russell out playfully, making jokes about the fact that he could have possibly, if he wanted to, had hurt or harmed Gary Russell's dad. So Gary Russell had came out and made another video because there were a lot of people that took offense to that and were saying that they would hurt Gary Russell for doing so on and so forth, things, you know, of that nature like that. And Gary Russell was just basically saying he wants to fight in December, and he wants it to either be Gary Russell or Tank Davis. He's been aggressive. Video, Gary Russell with Gilly the Kid there, you know, provoking him. And saying that he want Tank Davis. Now, he believes that he can be very effective at 130 and 135. Gary Russell believes this. He believes other champs are ducking him in the division and even in the heavier weight classes. He claims this. He says that he has the ability to fluctuate in weight. He said he will probably, if he moved up to 35, he would come in at 132. He said because he's comfortable there. And he said he wouldn't lose speed and power there. He said that's what he walks around at. This guy is a small guy. And I mean, he makes me feel like a really big guy. Like you only walk around at 130? Shit, I'll be getting down to 130. Me and dudes like Tank. But anyway. And basically, as far as the video, they asked him about that again. He said that he never meant any ill will towards Leo Santa Cruz's father. Gary Russell expressed how much he respects Leo Santa Cruz. He said because when he fought Leo Santa Cruz in the amateurs, it was a championship match. So he beat everybody there. You know, so he said even though he won, he always respected Leo Santa Cruz because of that. And he said for him to still be, all these years later, still at the top of the game, it says something. So he actually respects him. That's why he wants to fight him and make the big fights with him. There's nothing wrong with that. He also stated that he meant no ill will towards Leo Santa Cruz, like I said, his father. He said his father is a diabetic. He been diagnosed with that and had strokes, and his difficulty, because if you don't know, Leo Santa Cruz's dad is diagnosed with cancer. I forget what form of cancer. And all he was basically really was doing was just trying to sell the fight. That's all that really was right there, ladies and gentlemen. And now Leo Santa Cruz responds basically to how he feels about the video. And you know, certain people, I bet you, was trying to, you know, rattle his cage and probably get him to turn against Gary Russell and take it outside of boxing. But Leo Santa Cruz is just such a cool dude. He responded to it in a real calm manner, and I respect him for it. Actually, I'm going to actually fall back on Leo Santa Cruz because of how he responded to that. He said basically that his dad didn't realize that that was Gary Russell. He said he thought that that was another dude that he had boxed in the amateurs. So I guess Gary Russell must look like another person that he boxed, and he assumed it was another person. But he didn't think that Gary Russell meant any ill will towards him. The same way as Leo Santa Cruz said, I knew Gary Russell since we was little. He said, you know, when we was in the Junior Olympics together, he used to play pranks and jokes on me, even back when we was little then. He said, so I knew that he wasn't, you know, he said, I knew what he was trying to do right away. See, this is, a lot of y'all don't, this is what I made this video basically because, like I said, we got to stop having preconceived notions. We have a lot of preconceived notions, like these dudes is really beefing and stuff like that. I kind of figured it was to sell a fight, but you know, it's my job to report to y'all. I gotta report to the people. That would not be right, you know, to report to the people. And you know, we're misinterpreting things, and we would be reporting the wrong things. So we never want to do that. We don't want to get anything misconstrued. We want to, you know, always make sure that we give out the right information and try to give out consistent and accurate information. Leo Santa Cruz basically was saying that it's not his job to make the fights. Whoever they put in front of him, he will fight. He said if the contract comes to Gary Russell, he claims that he will fight him. Now, it wasn't so much that I believe him that he will fight Gary Russell. He probably will, because he'll probably be getting a contract soon. And basically, you know, we heard this before from Leo Santa Cruz. But he's saying that he's willing to do it now. So let's see if anything changes because of the father thing. Maybe the father thing might have motivated him just a tad bit. And I don't think anything is wrong with that. I think personally that it's fair game. And let me tell you, I would do something similar. I would be mad if somebody did it to me. I know I'm being a hypocrite, but I would do something similar to try to get a fight out of somebody if I had to. And I'm just being completely honest with everybody. I'm the type of person, just like Gary Russell, to do the same similar tactics. I think it's good selling points. You got to be the energy. You got to be the energy. I'm that type of dude. You got to be obsessed with the boxing. You got to also understand the entertainment factor. Like I said, and even the dudes that try, much credit to them. Dudes like Sean Porter. So, you know what I mean? But I'm going to just stay on Gary Russell and Leo Santa Cruz. I'm not mad at him for rattling Leo Santa Cruz cage. I actually really respect it. And like I said, there needs to be more of that. You know what I mean? Because Gary Russell right now, to me, is the energy right now. Until the Earl Spence and Sean Porter have their press conference, I feel like everybody should be talking about Gary Russell and Leo Santa Cruz. We need to be really pushing for this fight. Leo, if this fight gets back to you, brother, look, man, let your nuts drag. You heard? And do what you got to do, man. Make this fight. Make this fight for the fans. You can't deny the fans. We the ones that take care of Lil Al. You know what I'm saying? You know who Lil Al is. So, you know what I mean? You can't deny us that. You know what I mean? We want to see that fight before Gary Russell makes any moves, even though he's able to fluctuate in weight. We want to see that at 126. Shoot, I may even want to see Shakur if Shakur wins the belt. But that's another video for another day. I appreciate all of my people rocking out with me with this quick clip episode of the Jab Jamboree. It's your boy, Act Reach. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to the Berserker Clan. Shout out to the full Berserker Clan. It's your boy, Act Reach. I'll never steer you wrong, and I'm out.